Good evening. Welcome back to Just a Fox and a Bear with my computer glowing in my glasses, but it'll shut off here in a second. And I want to tell you about my last journey to California, and I took the train. I decided to take Amtrak. 2 reasons. 1, the price. 2, when I fly, because I have to take the earliest flight out of Albuquerque for price-wise, I get to California and I'm exhausted. One of the primary reasons is I do not sleep well, so I end up going to bed late the night before I leave. And in order to get the economical flight out of Albuquerque, that is a 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning flight. I'm up at 3 in the morning and there's a layover. I don't get into California until 10. I'm just exhausted before I even start my day. And because I only have so many days when I travel, I do try to get as much done in that first day as possible. So there's no going to the hotel, lounging around, because if I only have 4 days there, those 4 days are going to be spent doing things. It's just the way it is. I am not independently wealthy and can take all these trips with, an unlimited amount of PTO at my job. I do have to work. I do have to take travel within the limits of my PTO and my finances. There we go. So I decided to take Amtrak. This video was going to be a lot different because I had planned to take all sorts of footage on my return trip. Once I got, a little bit of the Amtrak travel under my belt, I was going to take all sorts of video of the train, showing you the observation car, all of that. But thanks to a train derailment in California, in Arizona, along the border of New Mexico, which was a Freightliner that derailed, it affected my return trip on Amtrak, and all of those plans kind of went down the drain. But I still wanted to show you what I did take on my travel to California and what I thought. I enjoyed the Amtrak. The seats were comfortable. They were way more roomy than an airline seat. Let's just say I was able to recline my seat. I got some sleep. The only thing I forgot that I would recommend is a neck pillow. I don't use those on the plane, but I definitely would have used one on the train. I brought my own food, and I had a sandwich and some chips and a drink and some snacks. And there's a restroom. I never had to wait for the restroom. I think there were 4 or 5 of them in the car I was in. I will say they're not much bigger than a plane restroom, which, hey, whatever. And just be prepared because, as I'm sure a lot of you know, people are disgusting. There's nothing you can do about it. People are disgusting at the office I work at. So it is what it is. You just keep that in mind. Carry wipes with you. That's all you have to do. So I got to California. I took the train to the Fullerton station, which is on Harbor Boulevard. And yes, it is that Harbor Boulevard. You have a couple of options from getting to Disneyland area from the train station. City bus, which is a $3 trip, or rideshare, which was roughly $12. I got into the Fullerton station, I think 7:30, 8-ish in the morning. It was a quick ride to the hotel, dropped my bags off. I think I was at the park by 9:30. So would I do it again? Yes. Was it a bummer that I couldn't take the train back? Yes. I ended up renting a car and driving, but you know what? No matter how you travel, sometimes you have to be prepared for the rare mishap, disaster, and go from there. It was what it ended up being, and frankly, Amtrak refunded my return ticket, so I wasn't out that money. And I left 2 days later than I was planning. My hotel had no problem accommodating me, so everything worked out. The only thing I was disappointed in is I didn't have that return trip to take more video for you. So I am going to share with you what I took, some of the pictures from the train. Super easy. If you're someone who overpacks, the train is for you. You can bring 2 carry-ons as well as a personal item. And I believe it was check up to 5 bags. I didn't check my bag. I put it on the luggage rack when you walk in. If you have more than 1 bag, check it. Why? Because there's not a lot of room on that luggage rack, but there was enough for the people who had at least 1 bag. But it is free to check those bags. Just check your bag. If you're someone that gets nervous about it, check your bag. There was plenty of room for my carry-ons in the overhead and in the seat area. And so, yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's hard because I don't have that return footage, and I'm kind of disappointed, like I said. But I do plan on taking the train again. I will make a full Amtrak video, I promise, when I do. But if you're looking for an economical way to get from another state to California to go to Disneyland, and Amtrak passes near you or through the town you're in, I highly recommend taking the Amtrak. Now, enjoy the little bit of footage. If you have questions, comments, feel free. I will answer them as best as I can. And as always, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy this. I hope this is informative for you. With that, just a fox and a bear. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. Having trouble talking, but just a fox and a bear signing out. Thank you for watching. Be safe and enjoy your travels. So I have a lower level seat, but he assigned me at check-in an upper level. So they told me just to come down and sit. So hopefully, and no one is in this seat when we take off here. We'll see. The train probably will be taking off here in about 10 minutes.
Or they're like the day low, it's a little shorter.
No, their eyes are straight like, okay.
No, just keep it there. Okay.
Oh,
And we are on our way. Leaving Albuquerque train station right now.
I know they cost money.
Real exciting, I can tell you.
And it took,
It's straight, I've got these spiky leaves.
it is really because we have them just like groves.
No, it says it's something for their kidneys or something. Google it.
They have haven't proven that.
Oh.
And so we do.
So down here at the rail yards, there's some old buildings. That's where they filmed one of the Transformer movies.
I don't know you, lady, but your nails are beautiful.
All right, so this is the first stop that you can get out and walk around when you leave Albuquerque on the Amtrak. And that would be here in Gallup, New Mexico. You are right off the main thoroughfare. And right down the road from a famous old motel called the El Rancho. One day I'll stay there, but I haven't yet. And everybody's out here having a smoke. I just came out to stretch my legs. and get back on the train. This is what the little lounge area looks like. And this is where I'll probably come to tomorrow morning to freshen up a little bit. There's a restroom in here.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're holding a 7 o'clock reservation for dinner, you can join us.
They're a little bigger than airplane restrooms.
Ladies and gentlemen, 7 o'clock. Come on in.
All in all, not too bad.